What's up, what's up, what's up, world? It is Jason Jani, and welcome back to my channel. It's so good to have you guys here, and if you're a returning supporter, subscriber, or viewer of the videos here on this channel, just want to say thank you for supporting me and being here, and it's good to have you back. And if you're new here, I just want to say welcome home, welcome here. It's good to have you. I started this channel in the fourth quarter of 2020, really with the aspiration or the hope to kind of push up the DJ industry a little bit forward. I'm here to share information based on my real life learnings as a DJ in the wedding world, the mobile world, the event world, the radio world, the club world, and as a business owner to help you build your path, at least with some additional knowledge from someone that's gone through a lot. I've been doing this as a full-time DJ for a long time, and I am passionate about education. I am passionate about helping people, and I am passionate about inspiring people to dream bigger, do more awesome, and just conquer and crush their goals. So I started this channel to pay it forward, to share content, and to build a community all around doing amazing things in the entertainment space, the DJ industry. And again, it is just good to have you here. Today I'm going to be talking about a question I get hit up all the time about. The question of the day is, where do I get my music from? And I get hit this question all the time on Instagram, on Facebook, and I'm making this video as a result of a conversation that kind of took place on a Facebook forum group that I got kind of tied into, asking me where I get these edits from that lace my sets or my lists or my events. So here I am thinking about it, and I'm like, dude, that would be a great video to share, because I think everyone's always looking for the new, the exclusive place to find the best edits on the web. So here I'm gonna release my favorite places to hunt and mine tracks, the new, the exclusives, the one-offs, the incredible tracks that I find in my crates, played at my events, or in my shows, in all things that I do. So today I'm going to be talking about my favorite places to hunt music, to find music, to download music that exist on the web. Actually, a number of different places to find super dope edits, and they all exist in 2021. Getting to say 21 is kind of weird, so 2021. This is like the inside scoop, the DJ's breakdown of where to find the best edits in music on the web, to keep your crates fresh, to keep your playlists fresh, to keep your events, your shows, your sessions, your recordings fresh. I'm gonna share it right here. And I'm gonna go into a kind of backstory on as much as I can on each one of the resources I'm about to share, why I like it, why maybe it doesn't fit for certain things. And I'm gonna be brutally honest. None of the content in this video is paid for or an affiliate link. These are places I either use or I know of that exist that I have received incredible information on or about from people that I trust, homies that are killer DJs that I have a lot of respect for. So everything in this video is usable, it's real, and it's honest. And I just want to say before I get into the resources, everyone has a different style of play. Everyone works for different types of people or at different types of events. Club world is different. The online communities are different. The bar scenes are different all over the country. So I live in New Jersey, the Northeast. I play in places all over the country, but these are the resources that I use for my sets based on what I do in the mobile, the radio, the club world, the big event world, all things. So I hope you can find value in what I'm sharing with you here, and maybe some of these resources might not fit you, and that's totally okay. There's enough of them to go around, and there's enough of them to share that hopefully you learn about a new resource that you can kind of incorporate into what you do to take your events, your shows, your sets, your everything to a whole nother level. That's the purpose of this video. I want to kick things off talking about one of my staples, one of my go-tos, one of my can't live withouts, and that is directmusicservice.com. Now, DMS is a gem, and I think it is an awesome solution for people that exist and play in the mobile event space, the private event space, also the social event space, and of course the club event space. It's kind of like all things. To kind of start at the top, I want to say that DMS was founded by two incredibly talented guys that really have spent a ton of time behind the decks. They are widely recognized as not just being like super cool guys, but They have insane backgrounds. They're guys that lived it and have done it for a long time in some of the biggest clubs in the world. Like, these guys are just super talented. They're also like really cool, and they're personal friends of mine who I have a lot of respect and admiration for. Anyway, why I like DMS, I think it caters to a very wide audience. I think there's an abundance of music, and their catalog runs super deep. And what I mean by that is you're gonna be able to find edits that you're not gonna really be able to find anywhere else on this platform, especially the stuff from like way back when. So if you're looking for some random Motown edit, chances are DMS is gonna have it. And they're gonna have not just one version of it, but they'll have a number of different edits that you can kind of like dig through to figure out what suits your taste, your events, your sets the right way. Outside of the classic catalog from the 60s or 70s or in all the different genres that existed from way back when to now, you'll also be able to find the new here. There's a lot of new content that is dripped onto this platform, produced by a number of different super dope, super talented creators who just kind of get it. People like Danny Diggs and DJ Scooter and Phrase and Jason B and Kevin Scott, whether it's his new edits or his older edits, Drew Pierce, Audio One, Fusamania. I mean, Q has a ton of content on here. And of course, this is a resource that I put all my own content on as well. All of my exclusives, my Jason Jani one-offs, my Jason Jani new news, they all go here on this platform. So this platform is super, super rich with a number of different creators creating a number of different pieces of content to help anyone that subscribes to the platform take their events to a whole nother level. There's a number of other things that I like about the platform. First and foremost, I think it is super clean and super easy to use. It's easy to navigate through, it's easy to search through, and they have an expanded search section so you can really dig into like certain parameters if you're looking for tracks in certain keys, tempo ranges, genres, artists, remixers, and so much more. I mean, it has come a very long way since they first released. Other things that I love about the site is they have an app, and they were the first kind of distribution resource to incorporate an app platform with their site platform. So as a user of the platform, you can actually access your account via an app. So if you're on the go, you can preview music while you're out and about doing whatever it is you have going on. You can save your tracks on the app, and what it will do is it will download your tracks automatically to a Dropbox folder that you link with your account. So when you get back to your computer, the stuff could be already there and available for you. I just think that alone has so much gold wrapped around it, and it's been like really, really cool for me to use firsthand, and I've done so for now some time. Outside of that, they have a number of other things that are going on with the site. First and foremost, all of the tracks have an intro and outro edit, and all of the content that you will find on the platform is completely and properly tagged. I think that's a big, big deal, because sometimes you'll get tracks from different places and they're not really lined up in your library because they were never tagged properly. And if you go to search for something, you miss it and whatever. At DMS, everything is completely filled out, and it is done so before it is uploaded to the platform, before you can access it as a user of the platform. Over and beyond all of that, all of the content that you will find on DMS is all at the best quality. Everything is at 320 bit rate or higher. And they also have a number of features that they've included over the past really like couple of years, featuring featured lists from DJs as well as curated kind of playlists for DJs. These are a great way for you to access content that has been kind of curated and grouped together to help you create very different or dynamic sets. I've really only talked about audio, but the cool thing about DMS is they have a partnership with Smashvid. So if you're into the video DJ thing, when you sign up for a direct music service, you also get access to Smashvids, so you have access to the video edits if you are into the VJing thing. Outside of the music content and access to video, there's a blog that is updated all the time. There's a weekly podcast that features DJs from all over the place in different areas of the industry. There's a merch platform, and the site just caters to so many DJs in so many different places. I think it's a great solution for people that are in the private event or the mobile game. There's tons of edits that can take your club shows or your radio shows to a whole nother level. And I just think it's just a win-win all the way around. In terms of investment, there's 3 different investment points for membership on the DMS platform. Each of the membership levels have a certain number of downloads kind of allowed per the investment, ranging from $29, $45, or $65 a month. For $29, you get 40 downloads. For $45, you get 80 downloads. And for $65 a month, you get unlimited access to their entire universe of music. And I think it is just insane that you can obtain that much music literally for just a couple of bucks a month like that. Just awesome. DMS, one of my go-tos. And now let's go on to another site. My second place I want to tell you about is Club Killers. Club Killers is another dope platform that I visit all the time. It's the creation of Alex Dreams. Club King, Radio King, Alex Dreams. What I like about the site, super clean, super easy to use. The tracks are all labeled property, and this site has a number of different kind of genres that you can find content in, and it's really like geared towards the club jock, specifically the club DJ. And it might be over the top for a lot of mobile guys, but I love to find edits on the site to shake up and to kind of make my sets super fresh or super different. This is a site that you can find a ton of aggressive edits, but you also can find some chilled out edits of different things. And I've always had fun digging through the exclusive section found on this site. The site contains a number of different talented producer, DJ guys that add to the content pool. People like DJ DeVille, JD Live, Jay Bea, Smash, Rivas, NASA, Alex Dreams himself, and so many more. Their icon is on this site. I mean, there are just some super talented guys, and now they're even doing a lot with Roadhouse and country edits. So DJ Silver and Icon created Roadhouse, and they're releasing a ton of new, current, super dope country edits on this platform. I like the diversity of their producers, their edit creators, and I think they offer a ton for the new world DJ in a lot of different areas. I like the fact that on this platform you can find audio, but you also can find video tracks as well. There's a whole video catalog, and if that wasn't enough, they have a whole universe of new and past curated spotlights and featured playlists so that you can recall older things, or if you're looking for something, you can dig up maybe other versions of like tracks, bombs from other points in time for that kind of grouping of material. I think that these curated playlists are gold on this site, and they are really thought through, and they run super deep. I love another thing about Club Killers that you don't find in a lot of other places, and that is they have a whole subsection of their website geared towards the aspiring producers and edit creators called Make the Cut. And this platform allows for people to submit their own edits for distribution on the Club Killers kind of platform under a separate section, allowing people the opportunity to get their own stuff out into the world, and they can be voted on by people. As the Club Killers crew brings on new talent to their main kind of like creator team, oftentimes they'll mine it through the Make the Cut kind of universe. So as someone digging for one-offs or exclusives or stuff that you're not going to find on other pools, Make the Cut is a really cool resource for people that are on the come up and looking to kind of get to the next level. Another thing about Club Killers is they have a sick fire podcast hosted by Alex Dreams himself that features people that are inside and outside of their camp on the Club Killers platform. There's a lot of celebrity DJs, Major Lazer and Diplo and so many more. And they release this podcast once or twice a week with inspiring kind of like other DJs to just like think bigger, experience like whatever's the new and whoever it is that they're showing off or featuring. And it's just a great go-to for me. That podcast can be found on the Mixcloud app, and it's rumored to be the largest DJ-based podcast in the world. If you're not checking it out, not familiar with it, I highly suggest that you do it. Now you can get on board the Club Killers platform, and the investment to do so is $350 for an annual membership, or you can join for just $35 a month, and you can cancel at any time if you go with the monthly route. But for $350 a year, you get a ton of access to a ton of content that can push your events, your sets, and your shows to a whole nother level. Next up, I want to talk about another go-to for me, and that is HMC, Headliner Music Club. This platform is kind of like new to the scene. It's not new as in this year new, it's been around for a couple of years, but they've made waves ever since they presented their content and opened up and brought in some monster creators to help them push the HMC brand. It's the brainchild of Las Vegas-based powerhouse duo Faded, who is made up of Eric Deluxe and Ninja Turntablist DJ 5. Two guys that are super talented with super proven backgrounds in the Vegas club scene, in radio, and just in the creator space as a whole. These guys have been around for a while. They just crush it, and they're known for throwing good parties and playing the best edits, and this is their site. It's a go-to for so many people that are working in the club world, and the content found on this platform is really like created by a great roster of DJs, producers, and edit creators. People like Beatbreaker and Fashion and so many others drip their exclusive onto this site. You can find a ton of good quality edits on this site. As a matter of fact, I think something that I found on Headliner Music Club is all of the edits are really like thought through. So it's not about volume, it's about quality over quantity on this site. Everything is incredibly well thought out, including their featured kind of curated section. They feature a DJ each and every month of whoever's trending or hot in the world. And they also have these curated kind of sections of the site that allow you to get fresh in some of the club kind of areas that crush it all over the place. They have a great community and a great kind of thing going on at Headliner Music Club, and that's because they're talented. The edits absolutely smash, and they have a number of different styles that may exist on other sites, but on Headliner Music Club, everything is very, very easy to follow, very, very easy to kind of hunt through, and it's just awesome. Some things that you can find in addition to the actual site is that the Faded crew has a Faded University podcast that can be found and listened to on Diplo's Revolution station on Sirius Satellite Radio. It's published weekly, and it's one of my favorites. For just 30 bucks a month, you can get access to this club-ready content that can take your events, your shows, or your sets to a whole nother level. Next up, I want to talk about Heavy Hits, another great resource for DJs. This site is massive and it posts content every day. So tracks are updated daily. It's got a very, very deep universe of curated playlists that can be recalled at any time, complemented by a very, very easy to use interface and a music catalog that spans, I think, every playable genre for DJs in the party scene today. This site is a new addition for me, and honestly, it's a new super tool in my DJ toolbox. I recently joined. I'm super impressed by what I've experienced so far. I like their edits. I like the variation of their edits, and I love that it's just super easy to use. It's cost effective, and this resource just costs about 10 bucks a month, and it is super deep with a ton of content for a very, very low investment. Number 5 is Late Night Record Pool, another new addition to my personal tool chest in my sets. This is a great resource, another well-cataloged site with access to a ton of new and older content. It's a resource that boasts that they post content weekly and has a back catalog with classics that are easy to kind of mine through and one to be considered for the working DJ if you're looking for a new pool in 2021. Sometimes it makes sense to just switch things up to be inspired, to incorporate new music, and to just look at things a little bit differently. This pool basically is another place that you can go to kind of keep things fresh in whatever it is you do. And it's not really a super expensive one to be part of. They have monthly as well as annual subscriptions. Typically costs range between 30 and 50 bucks per month, depending on how you sign up and for the term of your membership. But it's another one that I would ask or invite you to kind of check out, and you can find the information on Late Night Record Pool down below. 6, I want to talk about another go-to for me, and that is Beat Junkies. And Beat Junkies is a hidden gem to a lot of mobile or private event DJs, but a staple for the DJ that knows what's up and has been in the game for quite some time. It's another super dope, super valuable resource that I've leaned on for what seems like forever. I've been a member of the site for quite some time. I like their site because I feel that this site contains content that may not exist anywhere else. I feel that their content runs super, super, super deep. I feel that I can get lost in searching for content here and dig up gems that I maybe have forgot about or just not easy to find anywhere else. It's allowed me to take my events, my radio shows, and my sets to a whole nother level, and I love this site. It's another go-to for me. If you don't know who the Beat Junkies are, you need to brush up on your DJ culture history. They've been around for a while, they're a world famous crew, and they're really like centered around American hip hop, specializing in turntablism. I mean, that's what they are. The crew itself was established in 1992 in the OC, Orange County, California, by J-Rock, and as of 2014, the Beat Junkie crew has expanded to kind of grow and incorporate a number of different super talented DJs. They have a record pool, they have a clothing line, they have a radio station, and they have a lot going on. The pool itself has a lot of content, but it's not an overwhelming amount of content. In total, I think they're boasting that they have just about over 53,000 songs available for users of the platform, and they offer a number of different membership plans that range in the $30 a month. This is the kind of platform, if you are a fan of music, you might want to check out, because there's a lot of stuff on this platform that doesn't exist anywhere else. Next up, I want to talk about another well-used pool and well-known pool in the DJ universe, and that is Digital DJ Pool. This distribution resource boasts a content library span of over 150,000 tracks, with new tracks added each and every day. Music to this site now spans over 40 different genres and can all be found at 320K quality and better. It's easily searchable using their new interface. They just updated some things, and if that wasn't enough, tracks are downloadable to your computer with Serato waveforms and cue points already set up. They pride themselves on having all the content perfectly tagged for artist, title, version, genre, BPM, and key, and that's a big deal. You could download the tracks and be like ready to rip at the club without having to analyze anything yourself. The investment for this website is just $20 a month. Next up, I want to talk about the super collaborative DJ City and Beatsource. And for those of you who don't know either of these platforms, they're two entities, but they're really like the same. And it's arguably the largest global online distribution music resource for DJs that just continues to grow and grow and grow. There are massive amounts of audio content released in multiple genres on this platform. There are multiple creators that contribute to this platform. The site is a beast, and especially with the newly announced integration into Serato, Rekordbox, and the other platforms that DJs use, I mean, these guys are really pushing the envelope forward. I like the site as a whole because I think it's super easy to use. There's trending reporting that's generated each and every month that gives you access to what's hot and what's not by region and genre. I think that's super cool. It's super cool for the people that have the events that kind of like move outside of their area. So if you're a traveling DJ, DJ City is a must because it'll allow you to kind of stay on top of what's fresh and what's vibing in the different markets across the country. This site is massive, and it almost has too much content, which is not a bad thing for some, but could be for others, because if you're a hobbyist and you have limited time to dig through all the things found on this site and content is posted daily, you might have trouble struggling getting through everything. Outside of the edits and the music that's found on this platform, there is a ton of content in the form of curated playlists on the Beatsource platform, and there's a ton of content used to inspire DJs, to help push our industry forward, to help inspire DJs, to help kind of build our community bigger and better and everything. And I love the content found created by the DJ City crew. They have tech reviews, they have equipment reviews, they have featured DJs on their podcast weekly. And I've become homies with a lot of the guys that represent this DJ City flag, and they're all just super talented, super down to earth, and just super cool dudes. It's a super affordable platform, especially if you consider how much music you get access to. And for just a 3-month subscription, it's $90 on DJ City. And Beatsource itself has memberships starting at just $9.99 a month. If you're someone that's using Serato, you've probably already seen a lot of the Beatsource information that has become part of the latest releases of the Serato DJ kind of platform, right? I love that these guys are pushing the boundaries and they are really on the forefront of what is coming next, and that is just using the web-based streaming that is available and integrated with your Serato. I think that is on its way to our industry. It's not very far off, and no joke, it's coming. If you're not really sure what I'm talking about, please do yourself a favor, search Beatsource and Serato and just check out all the things that are coming our way. I thought it was so far out. I thought it would never come, and the day is now here where you can stream real time with a solid internet connection and actually crush a party, not having computer files or music files on your actual computer. Never would have thought it's here. It's actually here, and these are the guys that are at the forefront of pushing our industry forward of what is coming our way. Next up, I want to talk about one of my secret sauce resources, and that is Beezo's Beehive, curated by DJ Beezo himself. It's one of my favorite go-to resources and one that I absolutely love. I think that anything released on this platform has its place, and although this is not the perfect resource for the mobile DJ or the special event DJ, I think that this resource is gold for anyone crushing it in the club world or anyone looking to really take their sets in different directions. The Beehive itself is a resource for DJs that's an extension created by DJ Beezo. Beezo is someone that basically releases a ton of like edits, bootlegs, mashups, and a bunch of things. On this website, it's about quality over quantity, and there's only 10 tracks uploaded every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So it's only 30 tracks a week uploaded on this platform, and the tracks that are uploaded are only available for 30 days. It allows Beezo to keep the tracks super exclusive to their members, and the cost to join is just $20 a month. So for $20 a month, you get access to 30 tracks a week, and it's not just Beezo edits. Although all of his edits are there, he also floats bangers that actually crush it and stomp and really can take your sets and your shows and everything to another level. If you're looking for the new, the exclusive, the one-off kind of edits you're not gonna find anywhere else. That's what you're gonna find on Beezo. And again, it might not be for the wedding DJ or the mobile DJ, but it's just a super dope resource that if you're a fan of music, you might wanna check out. Next up, I wanna talk about an official legend, but before I go and do that, if you found value in any part of the video so far, I'd love to invite you to crush the thumbs up button. It'll help me get this video in front of other people that can benefit from it, and I will be forever thankful. All you gotta do is click the thumbs up down below, and again, I will be so thankful. So it's time to talk about an OG legend, the official legend, the go-to, the staple, the thing that you need if you're a private event or a mobile event DJ, and that is promo only, the official legend of music distribution. It's really for the mobile DJ, the radio DJ, and even the club DJ. It's been a #1 resource for me for events for years. For just $12 to $100 a month, depending on what you're interested in, you have access to a complete catalog. For 12 bucks, you get like a one-off subscription. For 100 bucks, you get access to all the different subscriptions that exist on the platform, and there are a ton. For just that investment, you have access to all label-approved distribution. And honestly, it's been a go-to for us at SCE and for me since as long as I've done this. As long as I've been a DJ, I had promo-only CDs and downloads on my computer. The platform itself has evolved a ton since I first started getting involved in getting content from promo only. They went from CDs, now they have this really cool pool system that allows you to download directly to your desktop. The thing I want to mention about this platform is it's all artist and label approved. You're not going to find any bootlegs here. There's no mashups, but they do have intro and outro edits. They also have quick edits that they've kind of made available as of a couple of years ago. And honestly, I've been using this platform since like the 90s, and without them, I don't even know if I could be doing what I do. They are tremendous supporters of DJs in the mobile industry, also the radio world and the club world. They do a great job with a very, very large and very, very deep catalog of content, emerging content, stuff that's breaking. A lot of radio stations use promo only as the resource to get their promotion and their distribution tracks, and it's just gold. If you don't know about promo only, you should really know about promo only, and you can get them information about promo only below. It's really a must for any DJ looking to be a legitimate party DJ in the world. The subscription itself, whether you spend $12 a month or $100 a month, is worth its weight in gold. Hands down, you need it if you are looking to be serious and to do this as a legitimate party professional. Next up, I want to talk about Beatport, the club monster site. Now, the content on Beatport doesn't really apply to a lot of mobile DJs or private event DJs, but it could be a go-to for people in the club world or, of course, the radio world in different capacities. It's a monster site, and it's based outside of the United States. It's a site that really holds the heart of the club community in a lot of different aspects. This is not a site that you're gonna find a lot of bootlegs or short form edits, no quick mixes here, unless they're label approved and distributed out. They really pride themselves on good quality content that spans an ever shifting universe of club style play and club tracks. There's house, there's new disco, there's electronica, there's EDM, there's progressive, there's trance, there's electro house. There's literally all these different subgenres of club music found on this platform. I like to think of Beatport as the 2021 version of going to the old school record store. You can kind of get lost. They have content that's released all the time. And as long as it's published officially, it could or should find its way there as long as it has any type of relevance to the club universe. It's a super easy to use, super easy to search platform that features so many different subgenres of content you can get lost in it. Has artist and producer and label playlists and universes of things that you can search. It allows the DJ to buy tracks individually and to download them in a number of different formats. It's just a super useful tool, especially if you're in the club world. It's always been a go-to for me in a lot of different things. And when I create content used in some of the edits that I make, it's a go-to. I actually use this as a resource to dig up fresh content that isn't yet trending on radio or in the US pop universe, okay? This is the go-to for people that are serious club DJs or hobbyists or people that are inspired and enjoy, club music, dance music, house music, EDM, and all relative scenes surrounding just cool stuff. If you're not familiar with Beatport, you should check it out. Next up, I want to talk about another favorite of mine, and that is Crate Gang. It's a super dope website created by DMC Champ, and turntablist legend DJ Ragoza. It's a great site with a ton of new school and throwback content. It's got some really cool usable downloadable crates and an edit pack section that allow you to download good content from a number of different super cool creators. They've partnered with crate hackers to really help mobile DJs up their game with curated kind of universes of music, targeting different things that are trending on that platform itself. This is a newer site to the overall game, but it's one to check out, especially if you're new to the DJ game and you're looking for like acapella in or acapella out style tools or intro stuff, shortcuts, stuff that's really like good for like the turntablism style of play. There's a ton of new, but there's also a ton of really good older tracks found on this platform. I've been a member since they really started, and I feel that this site, although it's new to the overall universe of resources, I feel that it deserves a place on the list, and it's a go-to for me. Next up, I want to talk about DMP, Digital Music Pool, not to be confused with DMS. For just $20 a month, you can subscribe to the DMP platform, which is a Northeast-based group that releases intro and outro edits and files that are no less than 320 kilobits per second. I personally don't have a ton of experience on this site as a user, but I do have a number of friends and people that work with me at SCE that absolutely swear by this website. Especially like some of the homies that I know that play in the radio world, they love the content they find on the DMP platform. So for that reason, I'm including it into the resource list for 2021. I know that this site is known to be the one to stay on the edge of what's new and the new, what's hot, what's trending, and they release a ton of edits for some of the stuff that are exclusive to their platform. There's a ton of edits, a ton of bootlegs, and a ton of stuff that you can't really find anywhere else on this platform. I'd never give a nod to a resource that I really don't know, but the people that I know that co-sign this resource are people that I respect, people that know what's up, and because of that, they make their way onto my list. Next up, I want to talk about BPM Supreme, the California-based organization founded by A-Rock himself, Angel Castillo, and since they've come onto the scene, they've made waves across the DJ industry for a number of years. I mean, these guys came on and just basically splashed their presence and let it be known that they are here and they are here to stay. BPM Supreme is known for their edits, their exclusives, and all of the content found on their platform. They're also known for their branding, their serious reach into the DJ talent space and the artist space, and the relationships that they have with different people in different places. They're also known for being the ones to think outside of the box, to try new things, and of course their industry events that can be found at the industry DJ conferences or music conferences found around the United States. These guys do it, they do it big, they have a super dope office in Southern California, and they're just known to push boundaries. For $20 a month, you can become a subscriber of the content found on BPM Supreme and get access to their entire catalog of both audio and video content, their exclusive edits, and their expansive back catalog. BPM Supreme is a tremendous resource that has music in all areas and now caters to the aspiring producer with a whole section of their website that provides sounds, loops, and content to help people create super cool edits. So if you're a DJ looking to take your career, your game another direction, this might be an awesome resource for you. Down below, you'll find information on BPM Supreme. Next up, I want to give an honorable mention to a newer platform called Doing the Damage. Doing the Damage is a UK-based house music platform that just started in 2017. So it's overall newer into the overall scene of music distribution, but has definitely made its presence known since they've come onto the scene. And although it's newer, they update tracks weekly. It's priced super reasonable. For just $13 a month, you get access to their catalog and all of their updates every single week. And it's really like catered to someone that loves and fancies and enjoys house music. So if you're someone that gets down and plays house records at your parties, your events, or in your shows, or you're a hobbyist that just loves house music, this is a platform you need to check out. Doing the navigation, find the information down below. Last but certainly not least, I want to mention the OG, the Kingfish, the wave maker, and that is Crooklyn Clan. If you're not familiar with Crooklyn Clan, they are the original gangster OG mashup wave maker founded by Scissor Hands and DJ Riz, two absolute legends in the game who have just done amazing things in their time behind the decks. They are the guys that made their mark on the game with the party tracks, their mashups, and really the history of how things are the way they are today, which still makes this site and all the things that they do relevant to this day. These guys are absolute legends. They've been around for a long time and they deserve the respect that they get all over the place. This site and its contributors have evolved from the original site. It's gone through a lot of updates and there's been a lot of people that have moved around, and without this site, who knows that if any of the sites I've talked about leading up to this point in the video would even exist. I mean, so many people got their start here on Crooklyn Clan, and these guys and this platform at one time were the almighty in the edit world. It's evolved over the years and it's now focused on credit type transactions. So you're allowed to buy credits that you can buy monthly, or you can buy packs of credits, and you can basically purchase edits or edit packs found by the current creators found on the platform. And there's a lot of really talented people that are still found on Crooklyn Clan and its affiliate sites. Without Crooklyn Clan, I feel that all these other sites I've mentioned up to this point probably wouldn't even exist, and the industry itself would be very different. I still, to this day, frequent Crooklyn Clan, and I look for just gems, stuff that are just not available everywhere else, and that's really like what Crooklyn is all about. Tracks that are available on this platform can be scooped up and downloaded using these monthly credits that you can buy in bulk, or you can get reloaded each and every month. There's a ton of great content on the site. You just have to be able to be patient and to know what you're looking for. But the site is fairly easy to use and it's just loaded with content, new school as well as old school. If you don't know about Crooklyn Clan, it's one of those sites that you need to check out, and the information can be found in the description below. All right, so there you have it. I appreciate you guys sticking with me to the very end. My name is Jason Jani. I hope you gained value in the content shared here in this video. These are the resources I use for all the things that I do, and I hope you enjoyed it. Now, if you found value in the video, again, I'd like to ask you to smash the thumbs up button. And if you have a resource that I didn't cover, I'd love to learn about it. So drop in the comments below, throw it in there, tell me what you like about it, what you don't like about it, how much it costs, anything you can. And if you have anything to say, or I didn't cover something properly in your eyes, I'd love to hear what you have to say. So again, throw it in the comments there below, and be on the lookout for another video dropping really soon right here on this channel. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you real soon.